All right, so Elite Riri, Riri or Rizzy? Elite Riri. Okay, please, can the host make Elite Riri or mute Elite Riri? I think the host, this thing has been. Okay. All right, so Elite Riri, I've asked you to unmute. So go ahead and unmute yourself.
Okay. Assalamu alaikum. Sallu ala nabiyil karim. اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد وعلى آل محمد كما صليت على آل إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم في العالمين إنك حميد مجيد. اللهم لا سهل إلا ما جعلته سهلا وأنت تجعل الحزن إذا شئت سهلا. ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك أشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت أستغفرك وأتوب إليك. فاتحة.
Okay, are you done? Okay, I think she's done. All right, thank you very much, Elite Riri. Thank you very much. Okay, so for the Christian prayer, let's see. Okay, I don't know if Barrister Mabadeje wants. Okay, let me unmute Barrister Mabadeje so that she'll take us in the Christian prayer. All right, you can unmute yourself, ma'am. You can unmute yourself and take us in the Christian prayer.
Good morning, all. Can you hear me, please?
Good morning, ma'am. Yes, we can.
Awesome. Heavenly Father, immortal, invisible God, we thank you for the gift of today, for we all slept and we woke up because it sustained us. We thank you, Father, for the immersion that we went for. No news is good news. We are grateful that every one of us who made it also made it back home safely. We thank you for this day's session. There's no doubt, oh God, that you will cause everyone that must attend to speedily switch into this session. And we thank you for our leader today, Father. We shall be imparted even much more than we were ever given before. Father, do this for thy name's sake. In Jesus' matchless name we have prayed. Amen. Thank you, Father.
Thank you
I'm
very
done.
much. All right, thank you very much, ma'am. Thank you. You can mute yourself back. All right. Okay, so good morning, everybody. We've committed our business to God for the day and we're good to go. All right, so please remember our number here is really poor. Please, if your people are not here, go to your different groups. If you're an AP, that person that made you an AP, find the person, let the person log in. If you are a Kingsman, those people that made you Kingsman, your 5 APs and their downlines, ensure that they are in this meeting. You have to be closely monitoring the people that are in your team and intentionally ensure that they are in the cell meeting every morning with you. The best thing to do, which I usually do sometimes, is after cell meeting like this, those you don't see, also reach out to them. Ask them how they are doing. Tell them the importance of cell meeting so that tomorrow morning when you're reminding them, it will not be strange. Okay? So ensure that your people who are supposed to be here are logged in. All right, so while we are doing that, I would want to share my screen now so that we can take our affirmations. I will share my screen now so that we can take our affirmations. Very, very important. Okay, so I hope we are ready. Okay, so I'm going to share my screen now, and then we take our affirmations together. So once you see the screen, we just start off right away. Okay, so let's go with the vision of C21. Okay, sorry about the network that threw me out. Please, let's just continue with our affirmations. Okay, so once you see the screen, let's just go ahead and start. We start with the vision and then we go to the mission. All right, to raise a financially free people who will in turn raise other financially free people who will collectively use their resources and affect the world positively. That's our vision. Now, moving on to the mission, to raise 50,000 monthly millionaires in the connected economy and usher in the next generation world changers. All right, then we go to the affirmations proper. I dominate and take over. I dominate and take over. I am a great and excellent leader. I am a woman of integrity and honesty. If you're a man, you say you're a man of integrity and honesty. I surround myself only with positive energy. I surround myself only with positive energy. I am a millionaire maker. I am always on time. I emerge and am celebrated. I am selfless, always looking out for my teammates. People that join my team become very successful within a short period of time. I am disciplined and I follow through on my commitments. I am a success and I create success at will. Nobody and nothing can stop me from realizing my potentials in the connected economy. I am a multi-millionaire and a millionaire creator, and I have no excuses. I have no excuses. If you're here and you have absolutely no excuses, go to the comment section and write no excuses. If you're here and you don't have any excuses, go to the comment section and write no excuses, no excuses. No excuses, no excuses. If your people are not here, remember to go and do your reminders on your different groups and platforms. Tell everybody to log in. Tell everybody to log in. Cell meeting has started. You have no excuses, no excuses. Awesome, awesome, no excuses. All right, no excuses. Okay, so I believe we learned a lot yesterday when Ambassador Lola took us on the Super Monday cell meeting. It was powerful. It was very, very impactful and powerful. How many of us, at least, we know we learned something? For those that were at immersion, I know that we learned again yesterday. But if you know you were not at immersion, and from what Ambassador Lola taught yesterday, you've picked one or two things, new things that you didn't know before, and you're running with it. Just go to the comment section and write what you've learned. Go to the comment section and write what you learned from yesterday's cell meeting, Super Monday cell meeting with Ambassador Lola. Let's go to the comment section and write what we learned. Those that were not at immersion especially, but everybody can write. But those who were not at immersion especially, I'm sure you learned one or two new things. One or two new things that stood out for you. There were new things that you're adding to your business. What new things you'll be doing in your business? What new decisions you've made? Just go to the comment section and write one or two things that you learned. We are not here for show. We are not here for entertainment. We are here to learn. This is our school. This is the school of this business. So we are here to learn. We are here to push. We are here to get directions. We are here to learn new things. All right. So every day you should learn something. Every day. I believe everybody here has writing materials. So if you don't have writing materials and you just come here and you listen and you go, let me give you small bad news. Your head is not computer, so you can't know everything. You can't remember everything. Have your book, have your notebook for cell meeting. I use my notebook both for cell meetings and for office training. Every kind of training that we receive, I use the notebook. Have a note because you will need to make reference to it. A time is coming, you're going to be teaching your own downline some things. You think you're going to get fresh knowledge from somewhere. No, it's the things you have learned that you now carry to your downlines. All right. I've noticed that the people writing in the comment section are people that actually attended the immersion, which is fine. You know, when we came back from immersion, we learned a lot. In fact, it was like they took our old mindset and put new one inside us. It was a transformational experience, a purely transformational experience. All right. So yes, well done to everybody that has written something. Mrs. Edemcourt said you must have a pure heart. You must have a pure heart to succeed. Mrs. Agatha said having a perfect heart stood out for me. Someone said always forgive yourself. Adam said, follow the system and structure, everything will be added to you. Yes, I'll start SMO all over again. Beautiful. Leader Mara said, our system and structure is solid and has produced lots of multi-millionaires. Follow the system and structure and you will get the same result. So many people have written so many things in Gina Tajudeen says, new things I learned, follow the system and structure, build an empire. Awesome. We're taught that God is a God of system and structure. Yes, I learned that following the system. I learned about following the system and structure. Chidebere said, keep to your faith. Awesome. I'm happy that we all learned things. Please, it's not just about learning it. Apply it and you will see results. Okay? Yes, you can keep posting what you learned, but at this juncture, I'm going to be welcoming our very own ambassador. And why do I say so? Because I'm not the person that is going to handle the session for today. I'm not the person that is going to handle the meeting for today. Remember, if you don't have your team name beside your name, please write your team name beside your name. You go to the participant section, click on your name. Beside it, you put team, whatever it is, maybe Billionaire Eagles, Unstoppable Eagles, Diamond AP, Team Gold, Millionaires, whatever your team name is, just write it beside your name from the participant section. Once you click on your name, add it beside your name and then okay it and it saves. All right. Okay, so I believe our ambassador has logged back in. Okay, so please, without further ado, let us make welcome. Please go to the comment section and drop some fire. I'm calling on somebody that has raised millionaires over and over and over again. I'm calling on somebody who is not just a monthly millionaire, but a millionaire mentor. I'm calling somebody who is in the top 20 highest earners in the whole of Nigeria. I'm calling on a phenomenal lady, one of the most powerful women in network marketing. Please, if you're not clapping, if you're not dropping fire in the comment section, she's not going to take over the stage. Please go to the comment section as we welcome our very own leader, our very own mentor, our own G leader, Ambassador Omolola Ogundare. Please go to the comment section and welcome her as she takes over the meeting. Go to the comment section and welcome her as she takes over the meeting. I think her network has been really, really, really fluctuating. Please just keep dropping the fire in the comment section as she takes over. But I think her network has been fluctuating a lot. Okay, she's back now. The stage is yours, ma. You can take over, ma. Please, let's pray for the network. The network must align. The network must align. The network must align. I wonder why the network chose today of all days. Network must align. Oh, network must align. Okay. Ma, are you ready so that you can take over?
Okay, thank you. I'm having serious network issues. I'm just trying to adjust my network. So, Ms. Funaya, just give me like 2 more minutes.
Okay, ma. All right. So while Ambassador's network is getting sorted out, let me just comment more on the lessons that people posted, which I couldn't read everything. Okay, so Hassan Bello said, follow the SMO system and structure. See, I've already made up my mind that I'm going to repeat the SMO afresh. I'd already made up my mind before now that I will repeat the SMO afresh. And the reason is because I want to intentionally follow the system, so that when I'm telling people the system works, I won't just tell them based on old experience. I'll tell them based on new experience that the system works. If I were you, just like someone said, okay, Adams Andrew said, I will start the SMO again. If I were you, I will pick up, because the goal of the SMO is that by the end of that SMO, you become a Kingsman. So imagine that you and 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 of your teammates are starting the SMO and following it strictly. I'm not talking about jumping the one that is not easy for you. I'm talking about following it strictly, step by step. The goal is that at the end, you become a Kingsman. So imagine when you and 4 of your people, 5 of your people, 7 of your people, 10 of your people are following exactly what is in the SMO, whether new people or old people, following the SMO, you're raising Kingsmen. You're raising people that will be able to stand the test of anything that people face in the course of running the business. Do you know that rejection has made people quit this business? Meanwhile, if they follow the SMO checklist, from week 1, activity in week 1 is enough to help them understand that rejection is part of it. So they should just accept that, rejection, I know you, they prepared me for you ahead of time, and they move on. But guess what? As simple as rejection is, people have quit because of it. So, but by the time this SMO is strictly followed, many of your downlines that you're trying to encourage them, just don't go now. See, let me tell you, it is like this, it is like that. All those things, SMO will solve the problem. Many things that you're trying to explain to your teammates, if you do it like this, all those long English you're trying to speak, the SMO deals with it. If they just follow everything in the SMO, read all the books that were posted there, and it's mostly chapter by chapter, small chapters per week, and listen to all the videos and follow what is being posted, what was explained in the SMO. I can bet you 100% that many of the long English explanations you're making, you will not need to make it at all. I can tell you, free of charge. Why? Because it's things that we have seen and we have touched and we have handled. All right. So Elite Ayuba Yusuf Yakubu said, build men. I don't know what the rest of what he said is, but at least I know build men. Yes, build men. If you're thinking about only making money, I want to make money, I want to make 1 million. It's good though, you make the money. But when you raise men, you will not just make the 1 million. The 1 million will be sustained, because you can make it again and again and again. Because you've raised people who are making 200K, 250K, even 100K, and they're excited, and you're helping them to make more. You yourself, you will make money. That one is non-negotiable. All right. Pastor Chinda said, follow up the system structure. I want to believe you're saying follow the system and the structure. Follow the system and the structure. Someone else said, I'm also going over it again. Okay, yes, Esther. Darlington Taria said, the longevity factor in everything we do is based on the system and structure that is built around it. You are right. That your business will last, that your franchise will last, whatever it is that you're building, that it is going to last is dependent on the system and the structure you have built around it. The system and the structure that you have built around it. And let me tell you something. These things that we've built around it is what will make sure that even if you are not in the picture, the business keeps running. Your people keep making money, and you too keep making money, even if you are not actively doing any recruiting or any activity. And that's why we tell you, have a long-term mindset about this business. Build the system now. Use this 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, build the system. You will not build forever. At a point, it's going to be leverage that you're enjoying. And that leverage is in tens of millions of naira. By then, you're diversifying your income into properties, into this, into that, and you're growing, and your income, you're building assets all over with the income you've generated here. All right. So please, I want to, okay, I think the network of Ambassador Lola is now stable. So let's welcome her. Ambassador, you can, I don't know if your network is better now so that you can take over, ma.
Can you hear me now? Sorry about it, please.
Yes, ma. Yes, ma, we can
I
hear
don't know
you.
what's wrong with network today. I don't know what's happening to network this morning. I think it's been since yesterday, but I hope it's better now. Is it better?
Yes, ma.
Can you hear me loud and clear?
Yes, ma.
Okay, all right. So good morning, everyone. We're all happy to be back after immersion. Thank you, Miss Funaya, for holding the meeting, even during the network issues. Thank you for that. And for every one of you that are in this meeting, I want you to know you are indeed the real most important persons. But you can actually do better with the number by going to all your groups to still remind them. We can do better with numbers. There's some of you that you've not even checked your group or checked the participant area to be sure that everyone is in this meeting. And it's so wrong if you're the only one here. So can we quickly do that? Can we quickly do that? We can still do better with the numbers. We have 2 links that is being shared on all the various platforms. So you can actually get them to join any of the link. Currently, we're streaming on YouTube. So for those people that might not be opportune to attend on Zoom, they can actually stream on YouTube. Okay, so today I'm just going to be dwelling on some things that are very important when it comes to our business, especially now that we just finished immersion. It's very important for us to know what we need to do, to ensure that the next event coming up by October, everybody here listening to me, you qualify for it and you're also part of the event. And that is why I've taken it upon myself as a mandate to ensure that in our team, every month we are churning out Kingsmen. I'm going to say that again. I've taken it upon myself in the team that every month we're churning out is because I realized that when people are under pressure, the best of them come out. That's the truth. And I saw this, firsthand at this immersion. All right, sorry about it. Can you hear me now? Is it better? Funaya, can you hear me?
Yes, ma.
Funaya, can you hear me? Wow.
Yes, ma.
Can
It's
you all hear
clear.
me, please? Is it better so I can
Yes,
continue?
ma.
Is it better now? Okay,
It's
so I
much
can
better now.
continue. Okay, fantastic. As I said, I don't really know what's wrong with the network. Maybe I have to change the network of this location. But I would see what I can do to ensure that next week we have a better network. Okay, so as I was saying, I saw people that this month, they were not Kingsmen, but they became Kingsmen. I saw people that as at first week of April, they were not Kingsmen, but at the dying minute of 1 week, they became Kingsmen. So my question is, okay, what was stopping a lot of us from, becoming Kingsmen, even before the immersion or the date of the immersion? It just showed that a lot of people were not under pressure. And I've realized that our business, one of the things that help you grow is when you're under pressure. For my years of being in this business, every income or every level I've attained came under pressure. It didn't come at my own time, or if I felt like doing it, or when I'm ready, or how I'm feeling. Everything great came under pressure. Anything great comes from pressure. Anything that is going to last comes from pressure. Anything worthwhile comes from pressure. So my question is, if immersion could bring out the best in a lot of persons, then it means that every month before the next event, because right now, if you're not aware, immersion is over. I told, when I was having the leaders meeting, I told them, I said, immersion will come and go. That's the truth. And we'll continue our business. And another event again is coming by October. And my question is, are you going to wait when it's close to October for you to be under pressure again to attain the rank that qualifies you to attend the event? No. Not under my watch as your leader in the Global Champions. And that is why we've put some measures in place to ensure that people become Kingsmen seamlessly. I'm going to say that again. We put some pressure in place to ensure people become Kingsmen seamlessly. And I'm going to be taking us through I'm going to be taking us through my training today. And I want you to just get ready because you're going to learn a lot today. Is that okay? You're going to learn a lot today. Can you see my slide? Can you see my slide? My goodness. Funaya, can you help me out? Is my slide showing? Okay, is it better now? All right, thank you. Okay, so by the grace of God, we're now in the post-immersion era. And yesterday I spoke with so much energy on why all of us need to follow the system and structure, so that when the next event comes, it's easy for a lot of persons here to qualify. And that is why me, as the leader in our team here, Global Champions, I told myself that by the grace of God, the goal is that from next month, the minimum Kingsmen we're going to be turning out every month is 100 Kingsmen. If you believe, go and type I believe and put, if you believe, go and type I believe and put hashtag 100 Kingsmen. If you believe, say I believe and put the hashtag 100 Kingsmen monthly. Put 100 Kingsmen monthly. Why? Because why do I believe that we can make this a reality in our team? To be frank with every one of us, and I'm going to apologize to you guys too officially for the first time, I realized that we've not really been following the system and the structure with our hearts. We've just been doing the business anyhow. We've just been getting people to join the business. Those that become active partner, fine. Those that don't become active partner, we've not really been following it the way we are supposed to. And that is why it's more like, oh, what's going on? Yes, by the grace of God, from our division alone, we had over 80 persons, over 90, what am I saying? From our division alone, we had over 90 persons that attended immersion. But I can tell you that if all of us have been doing what we need to do, we're supposed to have, if all of us have been doing what we're supposed to do, we're supposed to have up to 500. I'm not joking. Please don't just put hashtag 100 Kingsmen. No, because some people might mistake it for 100 Kingsmen in a year. God forbid. So it's hashtag 100 Kingsmen monthly. Do you understand? Thank you very much, Grace Edgings. Please, let's make sure we add the, I didn't say 100%. Some people are, you see, instruction. I didn't say 100%. Somebody say 100% Kingsmen monthly. Egbami. I say 100% Kingsmen monthly. I mean, hashtag 100 Kingsmen monthly. That's what I meant. Thank you, Dr. Mrs. Dogo. Now, what do we need to do to ensure that in our team, we're training out 100 Kingsmen monthly? Very simple. Go and type culture. Go and type culture, 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 culture. What do we need to do to be trying out 100, to be trying out Kingsmen like water, woto, woto? What do we need to do? Go and type culture, 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 culture. Now, what is culture? All of us, of course, for those of you that read, please, when did they even talk about culture? Is it biology or social studies? I've forgotten the parts they talked about culture. But what is culture? Culture is the way of life things are done. Or culture is the way something is done. Or culture is the behavior of a man or a thing. Now, if all of us in the Global Champions team can build a culture, okay, social studies, okay, civil education, thank you, Basi, Jeanette. So if all of us can build a culture around our business, right? If all of us can build a culture, and I'm going to break down how to build a culture to ensure that we are trying out Kingsmen in our team every month, so that when October comes, hey, it's not about, are you an emerging cell leader? Are you a cell leader? Oh, even before October, we'll come by the grace of God, we'll come and tell us, boss, these are the 5 to 5 worksheets of a lot of emerging cell leaders in the Division 3, the Global Champions. And when we do that, even boss will be like, now, wow, you have up to, so you have up to 500 ECLs. Hey, you have up to 100 cell leaders. Hey, yes, it's possible. But anything that is going to work, there has to be a culture. It's the way of life. Thank you, Justin. It's the way of life of a thing. So how can we make Kingsman in our team a way of life? Something that anybody can easily do. There has to be a culture around it. Now, for those of you that might be new, because trust me, I won't assume that all the people I'm talking to in this meeting. Now, the meeting is already 100 capacity, so we have another link. So in case some people might not be able to join this link, they should join the other one. By the grace of God, we're going to increase our capacity by the grace of God. Yes, this month coming, by the grace of God, people should hold me accountable. Our Zoom capacity is going to be increased to at most 1,000 capacity, because I see us having 1,000 persons in our team very soon. Okay, so let's continue. As I was saying, who is a Kingsman? And now, why I have to say this again is because there are some people here that you are new and you don't even understand the idea behind Kingsman, emerging cell leader, all those things. And in your mind, you're like, oh, this lady is just talking about to be raising Kingsman. But me, I'm new now. What are you talking about, Lola? Me, I'm new. I don't even understand. Don't worry. I'm going to take my time to explain something that a lot of persons might not be aware of. But I just realized that it is a particular. Sorry, just give me some minutes. Give me 1 minute, please. Okay, so I think we're good to go. I don't know if my slide is back. Can you see my slide now? Can you see my slide now? Now, okay, thank you. I don't know if you can see my slide, but I think it's going to come up very soon. So as I was saying, because I don't have so much time, as I was saying, right, what do we need to do to ensure that we're churning out? What's going on? I think I'm currently on a different slide. Oh my goodness. Okay. Okay, I think it's better now. You should be able to see the slide now. Okay, so what do we need to do to be churning out Kingsmen? First and foremost, we need to understand why becoming a Kingsman, why helping everybody that join our business, become a Kingsman in their first 1 month. Because to be frank, by the grace of God, in our team, we have a lot of persons that join our business every day in a month, every day in a month. Yes or no? If you know that in our team, we have a lot of people that God has given us the grace to be having people join our business every time. Please go and attest to it, because the problem now is not having people to join the business. The problem is helping them grow in the leadership structure. The problem is not we having people. I noticed that the problem, I hope you can see my slide now. The problem is not us having people join our business. The problem is we helping them grow in the leadership. See, our business to anybody does not make sense until they become a Kingsman. That's the truth. I'm going to say that again. Our business to anybody that joins does not make sense until they become a Kingsman. Why? You must understand that money is a motivation in this business. Money is a motivation. And in this time and this economy where things are very hard, if somebody is an active partner, somebody is making less than 50K, maybe like 30K, 15K, the business does not still make sense to him. That's truth. But I can tell you that for anybody that joins our business in a month, that we can work with and take them through the 30 days challenge, that's the SMO checklist, to becoming a Kingsman in their 4th level, I tell you, the business start making sense to them. And everyone we can move as quickly as possible from level 1 to level 4 in 1 month. It's very hard for them to quit the business. Very hard. Anybody that you see that quit our business or has stopped attending sale meetings, is not doing the business, it's because we've made them remain in AP level. Or we've made them remain in EAP level for a very long time. And it just takes any new person that joins our business just 48 hours to move from level 1 to level 2. 48 hours. That's if you know what you're doing in the business. But there are some people that they will take 1 week for somebody to move to level 2. Now, how do you facilitate? How do you ensure that this person becomes a Kingsman in 1 month? Because SMO checklist is Kingsman. The system you need to become a Kingsman in this business is SMO checklist. We all know that. I'm going to say that again. The system we need to become a Kingsman or to help anybody become a Kingsman is SMO checklist. And please, SMO checklist is how many days? SMO checklist is 30 days. So if we cannot move somebody from level 1 to level 2 within 48 hours and move the person from level 2 to level 3 within 1 week or at most 2 weeks, it's going to be very difficult for anybody to become a Kingsman in 1 month. So the problem right now that we're facing when it comes to people joining our business is not that people are not joining our business. It's just that we're allowing people stay at the EAP level for a very long time. Or we're allowing people stay at the AP level for a very long time. Now, what is the culture we are going to incorporate in Global Champions to ensure that people are no longer staying for so long in EAP level or AP level? Number 1 is this. Please, everybody pay attention. Even the former cell anchors and the new emerging cell leaders. Any new person that joined our business and has attended QSG, as soon as they are done with their QSG, they are supposed to be added to the EAP group. Now, as soon as they connect one person through their business launch in 1 week, because now the problem again with some of us is that if you look at if you look at the system, if you look at the system, let me show us the SMO checklist. If you look at the SMO checklist, they said week 1, attend QSG IPO. Week 1, generate 50 name lists, which is your warm market, not cold market, so that it's easy for them to launch their business. That's at the last part of the week 1. And then you can see also in week 1, study your first year network marketing, which is the fourth line. Study your first year in network marketing, introduction and chapter 1. Now, the problem with a lot of us is that somebody joins the business in 1 week and they're telling you, I cannot launch my business in that week, or I'm traveling, or I'm not available, or Kai, I have things I need to do. Please, when somebody joins a business in 1 week and they miss that aspect of attending, let me even give you an instance. I have someone that me and one of the leaders, we did presentation before immersion. Let me just give you a typical example of something that just happened recently. So you understand why it's very important for us to make sure that every person that joins our business, they are following this system. Week 1, all the activities in week 1, they do it. All the activity in week 2, they do it. All the activity in week 3, they do it. All the activity in week 4, they do it. Let me just give you an instance. A very big woman in Kano State registered. And she registered, immediately after our meeting. This is someone that I know that she will bring in a lot of, she will bring in a lot of people. Like, she has influence, she has the credibility. Like, because of her, I feel that a lot of people register in these states. And she registered before just that Sunday before immersion, before the week of that immersion. People should listen to me or pay attention. And you believe that when she registered, that day already, she was already chatting me up, oh Lola, this, oh Lola, I cannot wait to do your, I cannot wait to, succeed in this business. She was even saying, I cannot wait for my family to see you. She was so excited. She was already even asking questions. Oh, what do I need to do? I was telling her, okay. And now, don't forget that all of us, by Monday, we're already on our way to Abuja because the event was Tuesday, right? Now, majority of us could not have office QSG in the evening by 4 o'clock. So the only thing we had to do was to direct everyone to online QSG, which is by 12 noon. Now, unfortunately, that woman, we sent her the link to join. Unfortunately, because of how busy she is, she could not really attend the meeting. And she even had to chat me up and say, oh, Lola, I'm very busy, I cannot attend. So I now sent her Ambassador Ronke's video, QSG video. Now, when I sent her Ambassador Ronke's QSG video, I waited for her to respond to me. She now said, oh, Lola, I'll watch it later and everything. But I guess because of how busy she was, guess what? She could not watch the video. Now, pay attention. So because of that, the first part and the second part of attend QSG, attend IPO within 48 hours to move anybody to becoming an EAP. She did not do it within 48 hours. Now, please tell me the current state of the woman as of today. Because that 48 hours that we failed to ensure that she attended that QSG and IPO, please tell me our current state right now. Just tell me as at yesterday, the news I got from her. The news I got. Please, I want somebody to tell me. Tell me. It's not even shaking. Do you know what she said? She said she told the person that connected her that she's not even interested again, that they should remove her name. Can you imagine? That somebody that was excited, I was like, Lola, I cannot wait for you to meet my sons. Lola this, Lola that. She was so happy. As at yesterday, when did we come back from Abuja? We came back from Abuja. That was last week, Friday, right? That's when I came back from Abuja. I was already even in the office during the weekend because I wanted to see some people that registered last week before we traveled to immersion. So I was already even in the office weekend. But tell me the current state of that woman as of today, just because of that failure to ensure that that woman attends QSG. She said that we should remove her name from the business, that she's no longer interested. She said we should forget about the business, that she doesn't want to have anything to do with the business again. Can you imagine? Now, how is somebody that was excited, that was ginger, she was even saying, Lola, I cannot wait to come to the office because we didn't have the event at the office, we had it somewhere else. So she's like, Lola, I cannot wait to come to the office, I cannot wait to see you, I'm bringing my children will be excited to see you, I really love you, All of a sudden, I was hearing yesterday that the woman said she doesn't want to have anything again to do with our business, that they should not call her again. Can you imagine? Ha! Now, what does that tell you? What it tells you is that for every aspect of the SMO checklist that is delayed by our new connector, can make their business or destroy their business. Like, you don't understand, my people. It was just last week, we went to Abuja. So because of that, we could not see her. And our goal was just to attend the meeting online, but she was too busy to attend. And maybe if I had told her, okay, I'm going to do a one-on-one for her on Zoom, maybe I didn't allow her to just I didn't wait for the birds of the air or the wolves to eat her, because I can tell you that one of the things that made that woman change her mind is because she went to start asking people about the business, or she started asking questions. And maybe those that did not fail, or those that have not gotten results, started discouraging her. And that's why she now came back saying she's not sure, she's not doing the business again. We should move her name. We should do this. We should do that. Just like that. Can you not see why every part of the SMO checklist is very important for our new connector? Can you see? Can you see why when you don't allow somebody launch their business in their first 1 week, can you see why they can have cold feet, or they will have cold feet, or they will just stop doing the business? Because the only they have collected their product. If you don't see, let me just tell us if you're not aware. If you don't ensure somebody gets results in their first 1 week to 2 weeks of doing this business, it's a known fact. It's a known fact that they will quit the business. When you don't ensure that somebody launches their business in their first 1 week to 2 weeks of doing the business. What is 2 weeks? 1 week of doing the business. Because don't forget that the second week, there's another assignment given to them, which is write 100 name lists and send recommendation SMS so that we can call them. So they, in their first 1 week, delaying to do the activities of week 1 and making it enter into week 2. Wahala. That's why I beg every one of us henceforth. Kingsman is sure. If every one of us here ensure that anybody that joins our business, within 48 hours, they must attend QSG. If they could not attend online because of one reason or the other, and they cannot come to the office, the only thing you can do is do a one-on-one Zoom QSG for them. But please don't leave anybody like that, because anything can discourage them. The wolves, dream killers, can discourage them. And another thing I'm also going to say again for the last time is, anyone that joins our business, make sure they launch their business that week. Yes, some people might say, oh, Lola, weekend is not okay for me. Saturday is not okay for you. Okay, if Saturday is not okay for you, Sunday okay for you. Okay, if you say Sunday is not okay for them. Okay, weekdays, is it okay for you? If you say weekdays is not okay. Okay, should we launch your business maybe outside the office? Or what do you want? But they must launch their business. Because any delay from their first 1 week activities, second week activities, third week activity, fourth week activity can lead to they quitting the business. So now, can you see how important growing using the SMO checklist is? Can you see how important the SMO checklist is? Can you see why we cannot? Now, am I saying that everybody will accept to follow this standard method of operation? No. But just so that anybody that does not follow it from the week 1 to week 2, week 3 will not last. And you know that you also know that aside from them not lasting, they can never ever think of becoming a kingsman. Aside from them not lasting, they can never ever think of becoming a kingsman. Because in our business, as I said yesterday, if you want to maintain a steady 150 to 200K every month, make sure you get to the rank of a kingsman. There are a lot of kingsmen a lot of people that are kingsmen that you might say, oh, Lola, for now, I just want to be making 150 to 200K. Make sure you grow to the rank of a Kingsman, or you ensure that everyone that's doing your business grow to the rank of a Kingsman. Because why? The business makes sense to anybody from level 4, which is Kingsman. Then people that have big dreams and ambition that say, oh, Lola, I want to make 250 to 500K. Then we can start working with them to become ECL. Then those that their dreams are big, they have big projects of millions. They can say, oh, Lola, please work with me to become a cell leader. I want to start making 1 million naira. But one of the things I want to assure every one of you listening to me is that there is no level starting from level 4. There's no level that you attain, especially from level 4. I'm not saying level 1. See, level 1 to 3 is more like a child's play in our business. The business makes sense to anybody from level 4 because that's when they start making at least some reasonable amount of money. So, and anybody can sustain that income at that level if they ensure that everybody at their level are doing what needs to be done. Is that okay? Now, what are some of the culture I'm putting in place to ensure that our team, our team churn out Kingsmen? Now, let's not forget, for you to become a Kingsman, you need to have on different legs. That means you must sponsor 5 people directly under you. And you must ensure that those 5 persons are active partners, right? And what does it take for somebody to be active partner? That means at least they've generated 2 codes. 2 codes is the same as 2 accounts. That means they and the person they brought is 2 accounts. Now, are we all aware that as a Kingsman in this business, don't forget I said the business start making sense to all Kingsmen, any Kingsman in our business, because why? They are making at least 150 to 200K. But what will make somebody make 150 to 200K? The only thing that can make a Kingsman maintain that income, that is, if that is what you want to be making for now in the business, is to ensure that the 5 active partners you brought are activators. That means every month they are connecting 2 persons. And that's why even our active partner group, we are going to convert it to EAP because there are a lot of people in that active partner group that are not connecting 2 persons. I said something yesterday that see, the only person that should stop inviting anybody for presentation or showing people our business is someone already that is an 8-figure earner. That means you are making 10 million and above. Because as a businessman and woman that we all are, we must show people our business every day. Don't say, Lola, I only show 2 persons and I'll go and sit down. No. Because even the banks, as I said yesterday, they are still looking for customers. Every supermarket that already has what they call retained customers, they're also looking for people. So why will you say, since I've connected 2 persons or I've connected 4 persons, I will not connect anybody again? No. Even Dangote is still looking for new people to patronize his product. So why will you say it's only 2 persons? And that's why if all of us in Global Champions, the minimum recruit we should do, personal recruit should do, is 2 in a month. If you're here this month alone, you've not connected 2 persons, it means you're not ready to move this business to the next level. That's the truth. Because we're not in a business of management. We're not in a business of just registering just few persons. Because the vision is to go and raise financially free people. It didn't say go and just recruit 2 persons and go and relax. Our vision is to raise financially free people, who will in turn raise other financially free people, who will collectively use their resources and affect the world positively. Now, what does that mean? It means that all of us here, our goal is to keep recruiting people into our business until we have people that from this platform, they'll say, wow, because Lagbaja invited me here and recruited me, I'm making ₦1 million now. And because of that, I've been able to change my local government. Because this person invited me and I'm now making 500K as an Amazon ambassador, now I can build borehole in my village. That is the reason why we're doing this business. And that's why you cannot say, that's why if you are in Global Champions, another thing we're going to be celebrating every month in our business is people that are recruiting every month. If you're not recruiting personally every month, you are out of business. That's the truth. And that's why if you're an active partner and you don't have 2 persons that join your business every month, it means that you don't understand this business, or they gave you a very bad orientation when you join the business. That's the truth. Now, what am I going to do to ensure that we help a lot of persons complete their SME checklist? I have taken it upon myself that every day from tomorrow, from 9 o'clock to 9:45, I'm going to be helping people complete their weekly activities in the SMO checklist. What does that mean? Now, we all know that in the SMO checklist, we have, let me show you again. In the SMO checklist, we have week 1, week 2, week 3, and week 4. And there are some activities in week 1 you're supposed to do that maybe you might not really have time to do. Example is study first year network marketing, introduction and chapter 1. We all know that there are a lot of very busy people that might not really have time to read this. And that's why every Wednesday, henceforth in Global Champions, by 9 o'clock to 9:45, we are going to be going through I'm going to be summarizing my first year network marketing introduction and chapter 1 this Wednesday. Now, if you know that you are currently in your week 2 and you have submitted 100 names, you are currently attending Sell Meeting, but you've not watched Live Your Dream, you've not watched 5 Steps to Unlimited Prospect by Eric Worre, and you've not started reading the book GoPro, chapter 1 to chapter 4, I'm also going to summarize it for you on Thursday. So Thursdays are always going to be week 1, week 2 activities of Live Your Dream, watch 5 Steps to Unlimited Prospect, GoPro, introduction, chapter 1 to 4. And I'll ensure that anyone attending my training must have submitted their 100 name list. It's not for you to only attend my trainings on Thursday and you have not submitted. If not, you're not going to be celebrated on Tuesday during our capacity building. Then week 3, every Friday, I'm going to be going through the Watch Save is a New Risky by Randy Gage, Watch Prospecting Like a Rockstar, Read GoPro by Eric Worre, chapter 5 to 8. I'm going to be the one taking you through this every Friday by 9 o'clock to 9:45. Although I'm going to do it for this week, but from next week, other leaders would handle this. So it's not just be me alone handling it. I would make sure other people are also handling it, not just me. So, but the point is, for this week, I'm going to be the one to handle everything, so everybody knows how it's been done. Then on Saturday by 9 o'clock to 9:45, I'm going to go through the social media and questionnaire training, follow-up training, and also GoPro chapter 9 to 4. So we're going to ensure every week now in Global Champions, from Wednesdays to Saturdays, we're always going to be going through the week 1 to week 4 activities that requires you going online to go and listen to it. So we're just going to be summarizing it for you so it's easier for you. And please, we're not just going to be doing more of just attending the trainings in those days. We're also going to ensure that you're also doing the income producing activity, because if you look at the SMO checklist, you realize that the SMO checklist has 2 parts, right? The SMO checklist has 2 parts. Now, the first part is the income producing activity, and then the second part is the non-income producing activity. Now, week 1 income producing activity, what will help you make money in week 1 is submitting 50 contact name lists and launching your business. That is what will help you make money. The one that will not help you make money, but increase your knowledge in the business, which will also increase your belief and confidence, is the study your first year network marketing and the QSG. Now, the income producing activity for week 2 is submit 100 name lists and send recommendation SMS to them so that we can call them for you. That is the activity that helps you make money in week 2. But the one that will not help you make money but help you increase in knowledge is one of attend Sell Meeting, watch Live Your Dream, Prospect, read GoPro, Eric Worre, chapter 1 to 4. And if you're here, you don't have GoPro book, you are wrong. Wrong is so wrong. GoPro is the manual of network marketing. Everybody needs to have GoPro. Everybody. And that is even the book we're studying this month. And we're going to be doing a book review and Q&A section first week of next month. So get ready. Then week 3 income producing activity is submit another 50 contact name lists or do business confirm. While the non-income producing activity is watch Save is a New Risky, watch Prospecting Like a Rockstar, then GoPro chapter 5 to 8. That is non-income producing activity. So you can see that we have the income producing activity and the non-income producing activity. But the problem is, some people here is that the only thing you have been doing is the non-income producing activity. That's why it looks like nobody's joining your business. Then the week 4 of the SMO checklist, please don't forget, why I'm taking my time to go through this, because this is the system. Anything you do outside the system, you can't be part of the beneficiary of the vision of C2 and that is why this is very important. And that's why I'm taking my time to do this. Then the income producing activity for week 4 is give out 100 questionnaire, either physical or online. That's the income producing activity. So what will help you make money is when you share questionnaires or you give out survey form, either online through Google Form or physical, maybe in your area. That is it. Then the non-income producing activity is the training on questionnaire I'll be taking you through, psychology of follow-up, GoPro, that's the book chapter 9 to 12. And that is where after this, collection of 5 to 5 worksheet now begins. So this is actually where you have now become a Kingsman. Why? Because number one, what will make you become a Kingsman? Because number one, you've completed your SMO checklist, you've connected 5, because it's not possible for you to go through all those income producing activities I said from week 1 to week 4. And 5 people will not join your business. It's not possible unless if you didn't do it well. Then of course you have minimum of 3 accounts. How many of you are excited about the SMO class we're going to be having? How many of you are excited about it every week? How many of you are excited about it? I'm waiting for our responses. How many of you are excited about it? I'm waiting. How many of you are excited? Okay. So the last thing I'll talk about today as we round up, because it's already 9:04:01, is culture to make the system and structure effective. Now, there are some cultures we are going to be incorporating in our team to ensure that we churn out Kingsmen every month. Number one is, please, if you're here and anybody joins your business, make sure I call them to validate them. Make sure you send me their phone number so that I can validate them. And I always collect every new person's details on Mondays before 10 a.m. So if you have people that registered to your business last week and during the weekend, send their names and phone number to your leader, so your leader can send it to me, your upline leader can send it to me, so I can call them on Monday to just validate them and just congratulate them more. That's number one. Number two, onboarding section happens every Saturday. Please, we have to make sure that every onboarding section, we have people that are joining our onboarding section. We have active partners that connected one person that are joining the onboarding section. Then we're also going to be celebrating APs. We all know that every Mondays in Super Monday Sale Meeting, we always celebrate active partners. Please, in our team, we're going to also ensure that we have a system where every Monday we have active partners that are being celebrated. And every onboarding section, we have active partners that are attending. Then also, celebrations of week 1 to week 4 income assignments. We'll also be celebrating those that completed at week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4 assignments every Tuesday henceforth from next week. So it means that the people that are going to go through the week 1 to week 4, we're going to be celebrating them every Tuesday henceforth from next week. So please take note and ensure that your people that were supposed to complete their either week 1, week 2, week 3, or week 4 SMO does that. Then we'll also be celebrating sale meeting attendees. See, the people that are very close to my heart are those that don't used to miss sale meetings. That's the truth. So one of the things we're also going to be doing in Global Champions is every end of the month now, we're going to be celebrating those that have never missed sale meeting from first of a month to the end of the month. And of course, their picture and name will be there. So first week of every new month to be celebrated. I also intend to also do something for those people that might not have missed sale meeting for the next 1 year, for like 12 months. We intend to do something for them, but that will be discussed when we have concluded on it. I'll discuss it next week. And then there's also going to be Q&A of the book of the month. We all know that the book of the month is GoPro by Eric Quarry. So I'm going to be doing a Q&A by next week. By next week, I'm also going to be doing a Q&A on GoPro. So let's make sure that we finish up the book. If you're not aware, this is the book. Make sure you finish up the book so that you can also join in the Q&A section. All right, so I think this is actually where I'm going to stop. Now, tomorrow, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, no, Wednesday and Thursday, we're going to be talking on invitation, because we realize that one of the things that will help a lot of people make money is when they invite their friends. And a lot of people don't really have the skills on how to invite. So by tomorrow, Mr. Chibuzo is going to take, she's going to be going through the script for welcoming a new distributor. Then he's just going to be talking on the mindset on how to invite. how to invite people for any event. It's also going to be training tomorrow on how to use big announcements to invite your friends, relatives, and even people that you respect and admire that are very successful. You'll be training on how to use big announcements to invite them. So there are a lot of scripts that will be trained on by tomorrow and next tomorrow. Mr. Chibuzo will be training tomorrow on how to call prospects who have attended a presentation, promise to pay on a certain day, but yet to pay. He's going to be training on that also. So make sure you are present for tomorrow's cell meeting. Then other scripts that will also be touched by Mr. Chibuzo and Esther is how to call and infuse urgency in a prospect who wishes to pay at the end of the month. We all know that we are approaching the end of the month, so they're going to be training. Oh, sorry, I just realized that my picture is not showing. My video is not showing. Sorry about it. So we're also going to be training. They're going to be training on how to call and infuse urgency in a prospect who wishes to pay at the end of the month. They'll be sharing the script on that. They'll also be sharing the script on how to reschedule prospects who miss their presentation slot. Some of you don't even know how to reschedule somebody. So what to say when somebody does not take any of the 2 presentation slots you propose to them? What to say to them? They'll be sharing that one. So how to call prospects who have not paid after the altar call deadline. They also train you on how to introduce yourself as a network marketer and marketing professional in Diamond Project. They also tell you that one. Script for giving out questionnaires, how to make third-party invitation call version 1, 2, and then the script for third-party invitation will also be shared tomorrow and next tomorrow. Then how to respond when somebody cuts you off by saying, is it network marketing? I don't know all this network marketing or something like that. They will also be sharing all that with you tomorrow. Then how to ask for referrals from someone who says no to joining our business. They'll also be sharing on that tomorrow. So get ready. You're going to be learning a lot this Wednesday and Thursday. Now, how to call and infuse urgency in a prospect who wishes to pay at the end of the month. Then how to follow up using the dream script, the dream close down script for warm market, for cold market, script for infusing urgency in your prospect, both cold market, people that you don't know, and the script for infusing urgency in your prospect. So these are things that you'll be learning by tomorrow and next tomorrow. So make sure you don't miss cell meeting. I hope you're excited about all that's going to be happening in the Wealth Creator Nation, the Global Champions League. I hope you're excited. So please, I'm going to encourage everyone here, let's go and take the SMO checklist very seriously. Let's go and fulfill the mandate of raising kingsmen in our team. Is that okay? The secret to everything we're going to achieve in this business is SMO checklist. We cannot afford to joke with SMO checklist anymore. The secret is SMO checklist. We cannot afford to joke with SMO checklist anymore. The secret is SMO checklist and 5 to 5 worksheet. We cannot afford to joke with those things anymore. So make sure you have the SMO checklist, and you also have the Kingsman form also available with you, and also the 5 to 5 worksheet, because these are the secrets. All right, so God bless you all. I hope you learned a lot today. If what you know is not what you do, you don't know anything. Is that okay? So meet your leader for more questions and more clarity on anything that you might not understand. Don't forget, the book of the month is still Go Pro by Rakware. Make sure you read it so that we can ask ourselves questions by the end of the month. Is that okay? So I'm wishing everybody a fantastic week ahead and have a blessed day. Bye for now.